Now, listen up, my beautiful people. Dr. Brian's baby mama out here exposing things we did not even ask for regarding Minnie Dlamini and her relationship with Dr. Brian. Now, we all know that they have now broken up and Dr. Brian has moved on with another doctor. But the baby mama is out here exposing so much information, guys. I think she went on for an hour and a few minutes, if I'm not mistaken, and I had to cut down the video because I just wanted the most important parts, because other parts were just like her talking about the hurt and what she went through, and it was just all over the place. But she was literally exposing the blue Porsche story, and how Dr. Brian's favorite color is not even blue, and the reason why Dr. Brian had to post and make their relationship public. According to her, Dr. Brian didn't want to make his relationship with Minnie public, but he had to because of her. Now, before we get into this video, hello, my beautiful people. Welcome to Latest Global Trends. If you are new here, welcome. Kindly subscribe to our channel, click on the post notification, and please do give this video a thumbs up. Now, this is one shocking video. Take a look at what she's saying.
Waking up when your man has cheated does things to your head, leaves you confused, especially when you guys had plans, at least when you were signed into those plans. And the person he cheated on with, today, I am so sorry from wherever you are. They're gonna tag you, they're gonna call you. I've had nothing but love for you for a while. Okay? I've been a girl. I'm a girl's girl. And I've wanted, I have people in South Africa who I can't wait to work with. She's been in my list. And tell me, because this drama started last year, that London trip, somebody sent me a DM saying your baby daddy is busy cheating in London with me. So. And I was on a video call with my man at the time. And he was like, who? Dear lady, if you remember, you did a work post for him. And I tagged you and I asked you, I think I said something like, I can't wait to see results or something. Because you see, certain people, our sixth sense is very awake. So I was like, something fishy is going on. Why? Because I've met several celebrities, I would say, who I don't feel like, as a woman, when you meet something and you're like, your heart is just. So this woman, again, I'm a girl's girl. Girl, I got nothing but love for you. You're my fellow July babe. But you were playing dirty because you knew about me. You knew everything about what we have. I don't know what went over your head. I don't know the lies he was telling you. You believed them because you were in our home, and I call it our home because that's where everything has happened for me. That's my son's home. At least it was. So this lady's, and trust me, I don't girl, if you were just all about getting your business, fine. But when it started messing with my family, that's where the problem started. And I hope someday we can heal and move past it, even work together. But that's where my heart went like this for her, because I have tagged her before and said, I was trying to show her hey, what's up? And I don't know what went on. There's the lawyer story. And, the lawyer. Do you know snakes? I swear. Yo. Yeah. And by the way, guys, that apology note, yeah? Today, I told you, I've turned 30. I'm in my spicy era, okay? I will say my truth. You want to fight me? Let's go about it. That apology letter, you all read and went all crazy about me. That was Do you know there's certain people in your life, they just love you, care about you. And at that time when the switch has gone off, you're in panic mode, you don't even know. Now to the other interesting part, people say, oh, he's the one posting about this relationship, he's the one posting about this girls, he didn't post you, he didn't whatever. Hey, humans, what you don't know. So by the way, him even bringing their relationship to social media, it was a fight which me and him were having on WhatsApp. We triggered each other because once I found out, we went solo. I found out, and I deactivated my Instagram. I went under the radar. Guys have gone through. Someday maybe God will say my story, but I have gone through. So I deactivated my account. This man, we fight. We are, we're in that, when you're in that accepting what has happened, your lights are off, lights are on. Him coming to post, it was because I kept telling him, I will expose you, I will do this. I was threatening the man with my big mouth. My big mouth was like yapping. Because I was hurt, and I was in disbelief because I kept saying, no. Like, do you know that song of Bien, Tambia Nini Watu Regina? It's a song, it's a Swahili song, like, what are we going to tell people, Regina? Because they were lovers, and then Regina, they broke up. So I was like, what are we going to tell people, Manaifa? You're trying to embarrass me. So I kept, like, choking him. And again, I know it is the snake and himself, they cooked this plan. They were like, oh, let us go ahead of her. Hence how they came out in public. Your girl was yapping. I was on my big mouth era. I was like, because I thought, when you're when you're desperate, when your head is in the, not desperate like how you guys are saying it, when you're desperate, like in a panic mode, you are like, oh, what just happened? And you just go. So I was like, yeah, I'll do this, I'll do that. And he was like, that's why that post came. It wasn't because he wanted to. And then, and fun fact, I'm sure even the lady, she didn't approve of them coming out in public like that because she wasn't sure what files do I have on them. But they were like, let's be ahead of her. And surely they were, They made me look the stupid part because you all were like, he's the one posting it. Now because he brought it up, he has to keep up with this game and keep posting their facade of a story. It's because here behind the scene, me, man, my yappy. I was like, so that's why they came out. Whatever they tell you, that's how they came out. That day when they came out, and it was like me and him, we were on fire. And then boom, he went to answer me on Instagram and he was like, no, he did not. But now, because the story is out, you have to keep up with it. That's why even the lady took her a minute. And then they come with their whole fake news. Oh, Lord, I'm going to buy myself a blue Porsche. Not that I like the color. I despise blue. Not like that, but like I like a baby blue, but not that color blue. That blue? And I'm like, what's this one? Our favorite color blue. He doesn't even like the blue color. He doesn't like it like that. Whatever he says, he doesn't like it like that. And here he was saying, our favorite color is blue. It is not. I'm so spicy. But lady, I understand, he's a good love bomber. You were thinking you were better. You were thinking you were this, you were that, you were that, you were this. Baby girl. And because you feel cancer, I know. You were not, that's not your proudest moment. Even if you say otherwise, I know. And it's fine. Someday we'll chat about it. We'll laugh about it. We'll have some shots of tequila, okay? But blue is not his favorite color like that. Okay, so that's why he kept on with the post and everything. And he was on to get me, like... Because you see, my car, he bought me my car, okay? Unlike you, that, my car is like, it's my car. It's mine, with my name. It's my car. Whatever the car, but it's my car. Whatever he's done to me, it's for me. And my children and whatever. So... He's just been trying to Because me, I have a yapping mouth when I'm in my element. You guys don't know about that part. That's why he's like he was trying to slap me on the socials and he knows how much I hated the public humiliation, because I was like, oh my God, I've been keeping this name. I've been trying to build slowly, because I don't know who is like I'm gonna end up as. I don't know. I might be the next MP of my own country, or I might end up marrying a president, or who knows? So I've been trying my best to be, and he slapped me with content. They slapped. Those content. And I was watching, I was crying. I was saying, ah. So he kept on with that. And then I cried. I went to my God and I said, God, why? I've been nothing but good to this man. I've loved him with my heart and my soul. And my God was like, that's where the problem started. You don't trust man with that. That's for me. You love that for me. And you gave that to him. That's where the problem started. And I've learned. And I cried to my God and I said, God, I'm being humiliated. Make it stop. At least for this.
Now, when Dr. Brian and Minnie Dlamini went public, it was obviously very shocking for a lot of people. And a lot of people did say that it was going to end in tears, because allegedly Dr. Brian is not the one to be in a relationship. So he was in a relationship with the baby mama for 3 years. And she is even now bragging and dragging Minnie Dlamini by saying that at least he bought her a car in her name. It doesn't matter what car it is, but it is in her name. Not only that, she also said that the apology letter, there were no lawyers involved. Nobody was dragging her or forcing her to apologize. She is a girl's girl. There's some part of the video where she even mentioned that she was actually a fan of Minnie Dlamini. She was like a huge fan. She even wanted to collaborate with her. And imagine, the man that you're with, the father of your child, goes on to go and date your favorite celebrity. Now, you know what? This man is just so shady. For those of you who don't know, Minnie Dlamini and Dr. Brian dated for a very short period of time, and then they broke up. I think less than 3 months after going public, and there were speculations that one of them actually cheated on the other. It was just a lot, guys. It was just so messy. But the baby mama, you clearly heard, said that Dr. Brian actually didn't want to go public with the relationship. And I also mentioned it in some of my previous videos talking about them, that I don't think Minnie Dlamini would have wanted to go public with the relationship, because she's a public figure. That's when I thought that maybe she was deeply in love with this man, because I would have thought that that move that she made going public was actually a very bad move, because look at how the relationship ended, and I feel so bad for both these ladies. And she even said that she has got nothing but love for Minnie Dlamini, and she really does hope that one day they'll get to laugh about this whole situation. And it's sad it had to happen this way. She seems to be, all over Dr. Brian, but I saw Mapepandaba also posted bits by bits of the video where she was talking about what really happened. And people are saying, girl, you are delusional. You are obsessed at this point. Like, you need to let it go. I think, for me, I think I understand where she's coming from because of what she said in the video. Like, she was so in love with this man. At some point, she even said that she felt like she was married to this man, because in their culture, when you live with someone for 6 months, that person is automatically your husband, allegedly, guys, in their culture. Namangas, okay? So they were together for 3 years, and they had a business together. And also, amongst other things that she mentioned, they also had businesses together. So here she is throwing some shades at Minnie Dlamini, and also acknowledging that she was actually a fan of this girl. And in some parts of the video, I don't know if it's in the video that I just posted now, but she's also talking about how she even tagged Minnie Dlamini, because they started off as working together. Minnie had to post something for Dr. Brian, allegedly, guys. I think she said something along those lines. And then when they went to London, I didn't even know they went to London, but according to her, Minnie Dlamini and Dr. Brian went to London together. And then somebody tipped her off by saying that, listen, your man is in London and he's got a girl with him, and this is the girl. And then from my understanding, that's when she called the man, video called the man, and this man allegedly was with Minnie Dlamini, video calling, and the man was like, what are you talking about? I'm all by myself. Who said that? You know, something along those lines. So what she's trying to say is that Minnie Dlamini allegedly was with Dr. Brian, knowing very well that he had a baby mama who they were still in a relationship with. So at some point we can confirm, according to what the baby mama is saying, that Dr. Brian at some point was dating Minnie Dlamini and the baby mama, which is very sad. Which is very sad. Honestly, I'm very disappointed in Minnie Dlamini if that is the case, because I think she knows better. Like, for somebody to get a divorce and date somebody who's in a relationship, it never makes sense to me. It has never made sense to me. And I hope in this case that is not what happened, but that is what the baby mama is insinuating, which is very embarrassing. And she goes on, you know, especially the part where she was talking about the Porsche. They had to come out now, you know, because now she was on WhatsApp saying that I'm gonna expose you, you know. And then Dr. Brian obviously had some pressure. Because of that, he had to post and came up with the Porsche story. And she's even busy laughing in this video, saying that is not even Dr. Brian's favorite color. Like, blue is not their favorite color. I think if you do remember the post, they did say we love blue or something along those lines. So now the question is, where is the Porsche? Where is the Porsche, y'all? Did they rent the Porsche? What was happening? You know? And she really said quite a lot. She was all over the place, and she's hurt. She's really hurt. As much as she says that she's okay now, her lungs are breathing fine, and I feel like she's really hurt because she loved this man. She has mentioned that several times, that she loved this man. People on Mapepandaba commented that she's obsessed, she needs help, she's delusional, she needs to let it go. And some were even saying that they were actually tagging Vescopies, you know. Some of you are wicked. Some of you guys are so wicked, guys. I honestly feel like I understand where she's coming from, guys. Like, just put yourself in her shoes. The person that you're in love with is now dating your favorite celebrity. Like, make it make sense. How would you feel? Let's just not say, okay, she's not from South Africa and Minnie Dlamini is from South Africa, and just put yourself in her shoes. How would you feel? Because she did say that she really liked Minnie Dlamini, and Minnie was actually on her list of South African women that she would love to work with. And I think Dr. Brian knows that, or he knew that. And guess what he did? Went for her. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. But yeah, she's putting all those rumors, all the stories to rest. And she also did say that her coming out to apologize, it wasn't something that involved lawyers. It's just that people were telling her, allegedly she's also a famous person in her country, so people were telling her that you are in the public eye, you know, you need to apologize, be a girl's girl, take this one for the team, blah 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 blah. But behind the doors she was really crying, and she even said in one of the videos that she dares Minnie Dlamini to sue her. She dares Minnie Dlamini to sue her. So in conclusion, she was the reason why Dr. Brian had to make his relationship with Minnie public, because they didn't know what kind of dirt she had on them. So it was either they go first or she humiliates them. And Dr. Brian chose to publicly post his relationship, and unfortunately that didn't also work out. So there you have it, guys, from the horse's mouth. She legit shared the whole story of how it came about. She said quite a lot of things, and she did say that she's not gonna remove pictures on her wall of Dr. Brian because they've got a child together, and he needs to be in the child's life basically. And also she doesn't want to raise a child who do not know their father, which is clearly very understanding. But imagine dating someone and you walk into their house and then their partner, their ex-partner, the baby daddy's pictures are on the wall. I know the whole situation on its own is very tricky. It's very tricky, but yeah, she also did apologize to Minnie Dlamini, as much as she threw shade, because she was like, okay, I know people are gonna tag you, people are gonna bring you into this, and I'm really sorry. And then she went on shading Minnie by saying that, girl, you knew he was with me, but you went ahead and did that, and also he bought me a car and he didn't buy you a car. Yeah. Y'all rented that car and his favorite color is not even blue. You don't even know his favorite color. Okay, I'm being spicy, but she did say that Dr. Brian's favorite color is not blue. So, yeah. Your thoughts, anyways, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Do you think Ugel is the Lulu or she is allowed to hurt and heal? Don't forget to like, subscribe, click on the notification bell so that you do not miss anything from us. And we will definitely see you guys in the next one.